Shut her up a little bit.
6 inches.
Okay, here we go again.
Push me, try and push it forward a little bit more yet. Push it. Whoa! Yeah, push it there. Well, it's the last day of May. Boat's been here for a couple weeks now. 3 or 4, I guess. Got the coating on it. Kind of looks like it's really old, but it's really not. Pat's I've been putting the water line on it. She's back holding the water level.
I don't care if 10 seconds is right here.
What you got in your hand?
The water level.
All right. That's the other working end of it. Do that.
Okay, I'm on. What are you doing, dear?
Make sure she's still plumb to the world.
And is she?
Yeah.
Whoops. I about tripped over something.
Yeah, it's the sideboard. Okay.
Well, it's June 28th, 1991. Ted's getting his first primer coat on his red and white. You got anything to say to your public viewers, honey?
Sanding for days just to prepare for this. Well, it's still the 28th. Got the bottom painted. Just the first coat. You can see some of the lines. It's kind of opened up a little bit, sitting around.
Got a paper skirt on it today. We don't want any paint down on that red part. I'll come back when he starts his primer. Well, here we go again. Ted's putting his first coat of primer on after he's done sanding. How's it going, dear?
Oh, it's wonderful, wonderful. Wooden boats are my life.
How long's this taking you so far?
What year is this?
92.
A little over 2 years.
Oh my.
Moving right along, you know.
Well, this is July 3rd, 1992, as you can see.
I know how to work a camera.
Time is
Too late.
7:23 p.m. With that paper skirt, I think, though. Yep. Not a bad looking boat. Better look terrific when it's done, though. First coat of primer on, then he sanded that. And now he's putting his second coat of primer. It's August 1st, 1992. Coming right along. Well, Ted's doing another segment on the boat. This is called putting putty in the seams, I guess. Whatever it is.
Yeah, cocking.
Alright, cocking, you talk. You want to talk? I gotta go.
No.
Okay. Well, he's got a lot of it in.
5 coats of primer on it, sand and sand.
And I gotta go.
How do we get a finished paint on it? Got the starboard side done. Just a minute, we'll start spraying the other side. Got it on a little heavy on this side. Got a brand new sprayer. It does gloss it pretty good, but it's a little bit too much paint in areas, so we'll come around here. In just a minute we'll start putting the paint on this side.
show you this side one more time. Don't know if you can see that shininess, but it sure looks nicer than the primer.
Well, we've certainly taken enough shots down the boat from this angle. But here's another change. Their interior is all one color. So as close as we could get to the original, you can see from these old boards that it's pretty close. That old board there is still the original paint on it. It's a pretty good match. Since it's faded a little bit, I'm not too sure. It may not be closer than I think. But it's kind of hard to find the right color. We had to have McLendon's do some custom mixing for us. But it's looking better and better all the time. That's the bilge paint. I'll put another coat on it. Then we'll go off with some of the interior stuff. So, the blocks. These are the only two of the four beams I was able to keep. They both took some repair, but they were the only two. Made 5 additional sets of them. You get through the airplane. There's 6 sets all total. The green on it is the copper-based preservative. I use it as a primer and preservative, insect repellent and stuff. Here you can see some of the original parts and just a lot of junk. This is kind of the condition of, this was the next best 4-beam that I had. You can see it's not real good shape. These pieces here are like gold to me. These have the, this one doesn't, but these two here have the boat number on them. You can see the 25X146. And this piece. This looks like they kind of came back as an afterthought and stamped it over another number, but it's a 25X146. Some of these parts have really unique numbers on them. Up here you notice that most of these had the blue paint from the Express Cruiser, and some of them have the red, whereas they have numbers on them. Like this guy here, numbers on the top, and it's an S number versus the X that we're normally seeing on these parts. Such as on this guy here, X121. So it's kind of unique how it looks like after the war Chris had to do some strange thing. Here's some more pieces. These will get milled down. These go on the foredeck, part of the structure. These pieces as well. Some more door frames here. These are new. These are the for the gas tank. Then the engine risers. They took quite a bit of rework, but they're okay. And the new part of the wood is, I think you can kind of see it back in there. So they've been redone, stripped down completely, sanded all the stuff off the parts. Then there's the bench pieces down there. There's the new forward hatch. Right behind it's the new counter for the galley. Over there's one of the forward frames, upper frames, and that other part goes in on the it's one of the bunk panels. And behind it is another piece that's cut, and it's part of the bulkhead by the galley, or by, I think that one's by the marine head. There's a lot of the metal pieces, the windshield frames, the steering mechanism, exhaust pipes, control rods for the rudder, the new breakwater, and the this has all been reworked. For the instrument panel, there's a new panel cut. I haven't put the holes in it yet, but it took quite a bit of rework on this thing to get it back, and it's pretty stout now. It's looking pretty good considering. Then in these buckets, this is all basically scrap type stuff, and you can see from the amount of decay on it that it's pretty sorry stuff. Those panels back there are the upper bunks. forward bunks. I'll probably try and sand those down and save them. If not, I'll replace those with marine plywood. They're no big thing, just cut them. There's the door. Been a lot of fun. Making a lot of sawdust. Preservative in this wood that we put into it. Most of this wood will be out as I'll get it painted during this week with the bilge paint. Then it's just a process of putting it back in the boat piece by piece and getting some plywood floors cut. Putting them in there so I can move around a little bit easier, then go into the forward part of the boat and start building up the bunk area and the galley and the marine head, and then finish from making the rafters. Forward part, I think I've shown those before, but they're all stacked up right back in this corner. You can kind of see the old ones and the new ones right behind them, out of laminated oak. So, a lot of work yet to do, but it's moving. These things rebuilt and fitted. That's the port one there, facing forward for the marine head. That's the starboard facing inside of the galley shelf, and on the other side are the parts that go into the supports the forward bunks. The V-berth. Been doing a lot of work. Got most of those parts right here before, either installed or in a box that were waiting to be installed. Made new parts for the inside of the boat. These are the new floor beams that will go forward. Be quiet. For the forward floor. These I'll go ahead and fix, put back in. Got some more parts over here, including some of the plywood that goes up front. And the shelves for these bottom two. If they're so warped, I'll probably cut new pieces for them. Of course, most of this fur has to be a little bit thicker than the other. This piece right here I just cut today. This isn't an original Criff's part. It's actually upside down right now, but it'll be inside the boat as a support to help out with the where the seat goes in, which is an optional thing on the Criff's in the first place. All the floor beams are now in the boat. They were made, and that long piece you see down there in the bottom is was a 4x4. It's been cut in half now. It's 1 5/8 by 3 by 12 feet long. These pieces up here will replace these pieces here, so they're 7/8 inch thick by 3 by 14. Going up front, I had the bulkheads out. We'll go up front and take a look at those in a second, but you can see even around the engine areas is back in place now. So it's coming along. The rudder steering mechanism is in place, had to be put in before we put the floor frames in. Now you can see up front, that's the other side of the where the marine head is. That's put back in, all leveled off. Those pieces had to be made. They were in being painted before. I think you can see all these little screws, like here and over here. There's about 400 of those have been put in now. They're just something Chris does. I'm not sure they're really needed, but they're all in now. They were hard to find. Anyway, she's coming along. Looking more and more like a boat all the time.
Little arms and hands sometimes come in handy really well. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, we have a spectator here. Hey, TC. Are they doing it right? Gonna check Blake out. TC's gotten a little more friendly with Blake now. He likes to go up and have Blake pet him. Hey, TC.
Tight?
It's getting tighter. Oh, it's hard now. I think I did it enough.
Good. Good job.
We hope. Hey, Blake.
Feel good about doing that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good.
Blake's dad is so glad that Blake was able to help Grandpa.
Ready to do another one? This is another thing we installed yesterday. You can't see all of it, but that's the shifter.
Oh yeah, that skinny pipe over there, that'll be the shifter. What's the other pipe?
This one?
The copper looking one.
That's the exhaust pipe.
That's the exhaust pipe. He's almost at the time where he's ready to put on the last boards and the canvas, which will really shake this thing up.
Is it getting kind of snug?
What?
Is it getting kind of snug? You know what that means?
No.
Well, then you gotta say you don't know, because it's important. So why don't you come over here and then tighten this one down that many times now? Did you keep count?
No.
Okay, well come over here and do this one over here now.
I think this one needs a little more hand.
Blake,
What?
I know it does. You gotta come over here and do this one now.
You gotta kind of keep it.
You gotta go back and forth with these, okay?
That way?
Which way? Nice, it's September,
22.
just a quick shot. Got the ceilings in. I'm gonna lose my battery here pretty quick. But as you can see, they're in and looking pretty good. Been working on the trim for the door as I get ready to start working up front and do all that. So the threshold, and then there's two pieces on each side that form around the door. So just like a 30-second shot here, and then we'll move on to other things to get finished the rest of the day and then charge this battery up. Passy helped me rip these boards. They're mahogany. The long ones are, single piece are 12 feet. And 7 and 5 foot, and then we spliced them. You can kind of see the butt joints there. $247 holes per side. I got to make 500 bungs, then install them. I'm going to try and get one of my friends out here to kind of help out. And we'll just kind of see how this goes until the next time. Looking inside the cabin now. I've been busy and doing the wood inside. Yeah? We'll take a look from the inside in a minute. So I've got that portal just in temporarily, but looking forward to all this. I've got to do the bottom part yet. Those will take a little bit of work because I got to go around the gussets. But these are all in. I got to remove one of them. The clamps are still holding the boards to make form. And coming all the way up here to the head. So got to fill, sand, and of course all this gets painted white. Then I think we'll be just about ready to do the deck on the front. Got this thing put in and the sports fort. And as you see, I've been busy. I got all the rest of the boards in. Got this done here for the galley. We're all painted, and the reason you see shadows is because I've got a great deal of the deck in. And it's just almost like being snowblind in here. But it's really looking pretty sharp, I think. Especially looking up front where it goes across the bowl nose. A lot lot of nails, a lot of work. Everything has to be clamped and worked. We'll go around front here in a second to take a look at it, but it's coming together. Slow but sure. Working off the scaffold, it's been kind of a chore. We're getting all this done. And it looks, I think, pretty good. It's going to take a lot of sanding. It's got one more piece over here to go on yet. I haven't decided if I want to make a tongue and groove on the last board to go to the wide board that finishes it out and goes back down to the gunnel, or just how I want to work it. So just kind of have to figure it out. And I'm not done working until after Christmas. I had to order some more of the special screws from McFeely, and as soon as those get in, I think we'll be ready to go back to work and get this thing pretty well done and sanded, and then I'll cut off these extra boards and blend in the bull nose. So a lot to do yet. Well, it's Valentine's Day. As you can see, I've been working on the bull nose, sculpturing it. Kind of set up a scaffold system for myself. Not the safest or the best, but it's working. Got the upper deck on, have trimmed it, decided to go ahead and tongue and groove that board. It just made it worthwhile. I'm going to get in the boat for a second and show you what it looks like looking over it. It's really taking its shape. In fact, I'll just do it from here. You can kind of see the way the boat works. It's really, really cool. Got some tools up there. Used the planer to start all that. So anyway, it's looking pretty nice. I've got to do quite a bit of sanding. I think it'll take me the next couple days to get that done, and then come back. Had these sides done, of course. Start out with 1/4 inch and take them down to 3/16. And if it'll focus in, there it goes. You can see it came out looking pretty nice. Glued that one together. Looks grodier than it is. So, enough for now, and we're going to get Patsy out here in a minute. We'll kind of take a shot of the work being done on the bull nose. It's really critical. I don't want to mess it up.
Oh, I don't know if you can hear me or not because he makes so much noise, but there's his head working on the bull nose of the boat. He's got his mask on there so he'll be able to breathe better. The boat's coming right along. Looking good. On the outside I also get repainted and all that on top. It's canvas and paint. Nice and smooth, is it?
Yeah, it's shaping.
Yay! He's got to take the planer and that section there and get it closer to the boat and then sand that all nice and smooth.
Well, that's gotten done, as you can see. It's got the cotton on it. We've been putting the chain, I flew the chain in. It's the 14th of January. We're getting ready to move away out of the house. It's been sanded all the way down, repainted. Got some parts out here getting their final touches. They'll get thrown on. The lower red thing is the crash rail, then just the trim. You can see we've got the metal band on the back of the transom. Kind of take a look inside the boat. Got the back end done. Shane helped me with that. I drilled the hole for the prop shaft, didn't come out right, so I had to plug it. We'll have to redo it. I'll probably do that in Arkansas. Had Steve Barney out helping me. It's too bad Patsy, when she was here, didn't get the camera out. She wanted to, but Granny was not doing well, so we didn't get to do it. The instrument stand is finished. It's just covered to protect it. But as you can see, it's looking pretty good. Got quite a bit more of the interior work done. It's all trimmed out. And right now we're working on these pieces here. I've sanded them back down. Now I've got to go ahead and reprime them a little bit, then put the red paint back on them. The white's done. Still got to do the red on this duct and the white up front. Blue tape. So it's coming along pretty well. More later. Getting close to rollout.
Okay, well it's Saturday, January 14th, and the get beautiful. Okay. Starting to look really pretty. They're putting on the red trim, sanding it, putting little plugs in it. Sure it has a technical name. Bunhole. Bunghole. Bungholio. Look how pretty. Okay, we're gonna walk around. Smells like there might be some painting. Okay. Ooh, there's a little glare off that nice silver trim. Beautiful back of the boat. I think they're gonna name it Lily. Close. Half of my name counts for something. Oh, messy garage, messy garage.
No problem there.
There they are. Hey! How's it going?
Not bad.
Getting a lot done?
Yeah, you can say that.
Tell her what you've done, Shane.
We got all these red sides up. Got back shiny metal strips. We got the back cover for the gas tank in. Floorboards are in. Just waiting for
You're doing a lot of painting,
a lot of painting, sanding.
See if there's any paint in his ear.
cleaning.
Looks good.
Not too much of that, but
I didn't see any paint in your ear.
we got the what is it? The front oak onto the top of the boat.
Crash rail.
Crash rail.
And this crash rail.
No crashing allowed. And by the next day, we'll be in the water. Not.
Well, it depends on how high the water gets.
If it keeps raining, we're on day, what, 25?
29.
Day 29. And the Seahawks won today. Everybody cheer. Woohoo!
We get closer, we'll deal with it.
Time to take the boat out. Hi, Jason. You ready to take the boat out? Getting excited?
Yeah, I can see you're out of there.
Hello.
Kirsten, where'd you go? Wave to Auntie.
Here.
Are you ready to move the boat out? Oh, I hear the truck going. You better get ready. Get buckled up. Get buckled up. It's so pretty.
What is he doing?
We're moving the boat out, Jason.
Sarah, look. Okay, so if I scream, that means you need to stop.
Are you getting excited?
Like,
Come in? Yeah.
Woohoo! Ew.
So, do you have a few
See
words
this?
to say before you bring it out?
What is it?
Forget the part that it says that, but
Is it June of 94 yet?
this is making history every day.
What is it? Seahawks?
No.
Oh.
Chris Craft.
Oh, okay.
Chris Craft yet?
It was Seahawks history today too.
Oh, close enough.
I think Kirsten,
Would you like to say a few words on
sit
video?
down.
Oh.
Sit down. There's
You
no bouncing
Had to sell the
around.
house to get the boat done.
Whatever works, right?
Shane in here?
It didn't work in written, so it's a good thing it worked here.
Fender, tire well.
Sit.
Fender.
Sit, boo boo.
Shane, the middle
Hey,
thing.
the thing around the tires, the fender.
You got it.
God.
I got it.
Die. Yeah, gotta go. Oh, you wanna go this way?
Go slow, please.
I am.
Looking okay?
So far, but slow, 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 slow. Jason, get your head down.
Bring her around. How are we looking at that side?
Whoa.
You're good. For right this minute. Slow, slow, slow.
How's it looking?
You're looking good here for me.
Yeah, it looks like you got a couple inches, Dad.
Well, I
We're
tell
gonna
you
hit.
what, I can see here, Ted. It looks
We're
to me
gonna
like
hit.
you got it made up. Okay, hang on, let me look up here. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're just getting real close
Oh.
here, though, Ted.
No, you're gonna hit.
We're gonna hit.
You're gonna hit.
You know what? Look
Can
to
you
me.
lower the front?
Let's go just
2
a hair
inches?
bit more. If we go a hair bit more, we can let this jack down and then come out. Let's go right up close to it.
You want to get close.
You know what I mean? And then we'll turn that wheel and let it down as far as it can go.
I'm going to go down a little way. Don't let me hit it.
No,
Stop.
no, I don't trust it. You're gonna hit it.
Well, we're going to hit it.
Can you go down 2 inches up front?
Okay, now's the time to go down, Ted.
Yeah, we're not going to get
Let's,
twisted, though.
Let's straighten out that wheel.
No, it's fine. It's going.
Yeah, I know, but you have to go down past it, don't you?
Well, no, wait.
Might.
Actually, I think you're good now.
Clear.
There, go, we're
You know, all we
good.
gotta do is just go out about a foot or so.
I'm leveling
And then we'll
myself
come
with the
back
flatness of the garage.
Okay, just hang on a
I
second,
go
Ted.
down a little bit more, Dad.
I mean, I can see
Go
right
down
here.
more, Ted.
That's it. It was far
I
down.
am
Let it go.
flush
Dude, that is
with the flatness of the
Okay, let's bring it up real
garage.
slow.
Okay, well,
Just a second.
I'm not calling it.
Pretty close. Let's go a little bit.
Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, stop, no.
Listen, it's missing.
We're clear.
Keep going.
I'm not watching it.
Okay, now.
Okay, I can breathe
We
again.
can turn it.
Turn.
Not too much, Dad.
Still clear?
Dad.
Yeah, you're good, you're good, you're good.
We're out.
You're out.
You gotta bring it up. We good back there, Darren?
The whole back side is out.
Okay, I need someone to watch back in.
Okay, hold on. Shane, push. You're good. You're
I
already
don't want to
clear.
get off on that. Whoa, whoa!
Right there. We made it. We made it. Hot damn. Hot damn.
Like all that close or what?
How many years has it been in there?
10. Oh no, 11. There's 11 years.
11 years.
11 years it's been inside that.
It's got air. It's breathing.
Are we done?
Well, we're going to hook around to the truck and pull it forward a little bit more.
Oh, it's hard to breathe.
What do you think of the boat moving out? Is that exciting?
Dang.
Yeah, good job, huh?
What?
Meow.
You're speechless, huh?
Within 2 inches is fine, Darren. Always remember you're going to roll back when you put the brake on usually.
Oh, it needs to come over, Darren.
You can push it with your knee. You can just push it. Pull it. Keep.
Right there. Get on.
It'll pop on.
Is this supposed to be cool? Good? It's like it's not stuck. I think it needs to go forward a little bit more.
It'll be fine. You can be within 2 inches and it to go on.
Hey, that's good enough for the girls I go with, Ted. You're squared away, buddy.
Need to hook the chains.
Good to go! You gotta do all that.
Dog, move!
You're good to go, Ted.
Athena, come here, girl. Come on, girl.
Kids out of the way. Here's the fill the boat. Take it.
What are you doing?
Lean
You
hard.
gotta get online.
Just a second, Ted. Let me look.
Wrong. No.
Ted,
Dad.
you're outside the garage, Ted.
He's
Yeah, try to go to
get online.
Go just a little bit more so we can walk around it.
Shane,
That's good right
what are you doing?
I'm just getting online.
No, you stay inside. You stay outside.
I am. That's why I have to.
In '91, this truck was 2 years old and it brought out a 47 red and white Chris-Craft from Canada. Today's a very big day. 15 years it's been taken to get this boat out of here. Everybody who spent time on this is greatly appreciated. Because here we come with a brand new truck. Very proud day. Because here comes a brand new red and white Chris-Craft. there it goes.
Wednesday, whatever day this is, 1st of February, I guess. And we're at Zine and Rich. We had a really good trip coming down. This is the first time I've actually filmed this thing with this camera with the windshield in it. We haven't put paper on it to protect it. She's got her engine cover in there, got that at Dick Dow's. Got the cushions in it, the seats are in there. I gotta put them together if I don't break my leg coming off that step. That pulled some muscles. We're kind of washing the road grime off of it. Make her shine a little bit. Everything was clean when we left Seattle. So we got the back done, we got this side almost done, and Shane will go around the other side and wipe it off real quick. So she did well. Reverse image, now we're in Bentonville, Arkansas. We came in late last night, the 7th of February. But today, of course, it's the 8th. Don and I did a little washing on it, just kind of clean off some of the road film. The truck just worked perfect. Don and I are getting ready to take it over and put her in storage where I can work on her. But I thought we'd just go ahead and get this real quick. A little bit of a record. You can see some of the paper we put on the windshield to protect it came off. The plastic on the engine cover blew off someplace. We're not too sure where, but Arizona. So anyway, enough of this. Kind of records the fact that we're here. Everything worked out well. You see, the truck is just awesome for towing anything. So here we are at Bentonville, and it's time to Texas on our way down there to Arizona to go ahead and sign papers on the house. We've done that. In fact, it's been a while. Today, I believe, it's Saturday, I know, and I think it's the 13th of May. So Patsy and Granny are back in Arizona. The truck and I have been back here for a week, a little over a week. Almost 2 weeks, actually. This is where the boat's been stuck in the storage unit. Got a lot of work done on it. Just finished hooking up the instrument panel. You can see the cutwater's on. You can see wires sticking out above there for the witch's cap. I got the hatch done. I got that piece of material back, and I gotta tell you, it just looks awesome. But I've been working more inside the boat. You can see the bottom paint, that really nice copper red down there. Portholes are finished. They came out looking really neat. Look inside the cabin. It's a nice day. The tools and stuff laying over there still working a little bit. But the big deal, of course, is I got the aft staff all fixed up, got it hooked up. Got the blower in, it's down there. And then as you look forward, you see the instrument panel's in place. And what you don't see is all the wire runs, but we'll go in there in just a second. So I want to kind of document this, so if I need to look later, I'll know where it's all at. Okay. So we're in the boat. You can see the hinges are in for the seats. And of course the seats are right down in there, just waiting their turn. The cushion, you can see the top of the other hinge in there. The door is in place, all the hardware is in. All the cushions are in. Like I said, I got wires running just almost everywhere around here. But you really can't see them. And it may be too dark, we'll see. But inside of here, somewhere is that circuit box. I know it is because I put it in there. Yeah. Gotta get back far enough so I can see it. So it's all wired in. sump pumps in. There you can see the drain hose for it down in there. Need to find a fitting for it. But the pride and joy of this sucker, I think, is how well this came out. Because this is just awesome. Getting the throttle hooked up turned into be a challenge. Not the throttle's fault, but mine. And if you can see inside, you can kind of see where the wire bundles are. And I probably need a little bit more light. So that kind of helps a little bit. You can see the bundle coming down, and then it goes out down here with the cables. That big black thing is the tack. The two shiny wiry things are, one's for the throttle and the other one is for the choke. Then that wiry thing sitting beside the tack cable is for the thermocouple for the temp gauge. And you can kind of dark up in there. Not sure how good that's going to work out. Kind of close anyway. So anyway, kind of where we are today. She's coming right along. I'm having a really good time. I'll be glad when I get all this work done and I can kind of sit back a little bit. Really be glad I get it in Detroit. The engine's done. And looking forward to getting up there and getting it put in. Up here at Fairhaven, Michigan. Arrived in here today about 12:30. And I'm at, as you can see, Merle Marine. The trip went really well. You can see the boat looks good. Love that bottom paint. And we're going to kind of work our way around the corner here. And we're going to take a look at the engine. So that's Mike. As you can see, he's hooking up. We're going to fire this thing up just a little bit. And there's that gold.
Old gold.
Old gold.
That's what we call it.
See the carbs. Put an alternator on her. That's the starter, electronic ignition. Doesn't look any different, but and a modern type filter system. And I'm going to save a couple minutes so we can watch it smoke the first time. There's the Take two, huh?
It's going sucking.
Take three. There went the water, so we're getting water.
That took care of that.
Yeah. That's a primary little pump. Well, I'll tell you what, a lot of oil pressure.
What do we got?
Well, it jumped about 100, got 90 to 100.
Oh no, that's no good. 75.
Now.
We're taking that down a little bit.
Okay.
We're going to run it first. Alright, we got a lot of water now. Start
pump water right here was doing the exhaust. Okay?
Right.
Don't run too bad for a bench setting on the carburetor.
Well, it sounds good. Just sounds like a sewing machine, doesn't it? So that's our first start, and we're about to run out, so next time we'll have a new roll of film. We'll have the engine in the boat before we do anything with it. So this is good. Looking good. You want to reconsider this, right? No sudden stops, Mike. Oh, okay.
If that halo suddenly stops, it hits something.
It's time to put her in.
Okay, you can start bringing it down. It's gonna come forward about 3 more feet.
Have I
Tip
got
it.
3 feet?
Yeah, you got 3 feet.
Come on down. Let's get it closer to the bottom before we get.
You need a little more reach?
We will after you come down a ways. Or you can give me the reach now and then come down.
You're coming down. Another couple feet.
2 more feet forward.
Close, I think you got it.
Tip it.
Whoa!
Easily tip it. Gentle.
Forward a little bit, Mike. About a foot.
Watch the transom. I can't see it. You're good. We're watching.
Okay.
You need me up in there to horse it? Or?
Yeah, probably wouldn't hurt. You can get up on the ladder if you want to get in.
Oh, this side?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you come forward about 2 inches?
2 inches forward.
Hold it. Well, such the wrong dangle of the angle.
Yeah.
But it'll get us. Okay, come on down real slow.
Lid just real slow coming down.
You're moving. It's moving plenty fast. Hit the hole.
Okay, I touched. Are you touched?
Touched.
Yeah, he's.
No, the engine, no. I gotta come down another 2-3 inches on this side.
Okay. I was with the mic.
It's moving along by itself.
It's coming down great, Mike. Okay, the front mounts are on. Bring her down slow. Have you got that prop all the way back?
Yeah, that's back far enough to clear.
Now we do.
She's going to clear pretty good, looks like. May clear too good.
Thank you, sir. 2 for you, Chuck.
That extra few inches ain't gonna hurt a thing. There's one for me.
Okay, hold it. I need some shims.
Oh, we need shims for the front too, don't we?
We're gonna.
Yeah, you do. You gotta have shims for the front. Yeah, we got the. So we're gonna go ahead and put them in the back and pick the front back up again and put the shims in.
How the hell we're gonna pick the front up again once we bolt the back down?
The back will be bolted down and it'll pivot. How you looking, Chuck?
Perfect. Lined right up, and I started.
Okay.
If we wanted to pivot on it, we're bolting.
Do we want to go with them 3/8 or the bigger bolts?
Bigger bolts are original. You want them?
Yeah. Then I need a wrench to fit them too, please.
Okay, we got her in. We got the front ones, and she's lining up pretty good. We can move her with the wedges. Water system's going to work okay. Thank you, Polly. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
She can probably soak like she is, though, don't you? Then we'll line her up.
We're gonna let it soak before we align it, right?
Yeah. Well, the day has finally come. It's June 4th. That's Brian. We're getting ready to hook her up. We're going to sling her in the water, see if she floats or sinks. I'll put this on Letterman for the night, don't you think? Been taking movies of this thing for 16 years, yeah. Excuse me.
Maybe it should, but it ain't.
Getting dirty?
Huh?
You getting dirty? Yeah, I had to walk around with the camera turned on again. I can't see the record, but we're recording now. We've changed the strap positions, and we're going to put her in the water. Rudder will be first. She's wet. Huh?
The drain plug is in.
Oh, drain plug?
Feet wet yet, Brian? No, the floorboards are floating.
Alright, stop it, Max. It's gonna be on.
You didn't put a bilge pump in the back of this, did you? You're gonna.
Okay.
This lovett will leave that much water at all times.
Oh, yeah?
When you get underway,
All the water goes aft?
pull a switch on, take all the water out of the back.
Yeah, I can get another pump put in there.
I just pulled it up by hand, Brian.
Alright,
It stopped.
alright. Well, bring the lock nut up to it, then we'll tighten it up.
It's just barely dripping.
Turn a little bit up.
How tight you want it?
Just don't stop leaking. Then
Recording?
Yep.
Good.
The engine's all wired in, plumbed. Everything up here is finished. Got some tools out yet, but put them away in a minute. We're waiting for Mike. She's got her colors. And then we're going to take her out for the first time today. So it's run a little bit late. It's 6:16 here on the East Coast. East Coast of Michigan. Right across the river from Canada. Polly's going to go. Mike. And Brian. Because we're at Brian's. And just for austerity, I'm going to reach down there and shoot the name. His dad used to make boats. You can't really see his boat down there in the slip. There it is right there. That's a Cumberson. It's a really nice boat. So anyway, we're just about to take this guy out. Just looking at our lines. It's going to be great.
We're moving.
Running about 700. 650.
Put in waves.
Get a picture of the stern with the flag. With a little bit of water removing back there. Doggies, we are actually making motion here. This is great.
smooth or not, it was when we left.
Yeah.
Much happier.
Yeah.
The data alone bring it out. See, one of these launches is where this boat would have been launched, one of these fabulous.
Right out the end of the factory door there. Yep.
That building right straight in front of you, where that boat's backed in,
Yeah.
that's the restaurant.
We're headed for there.
So I think the transient wells are to the right of that little sea ray.
We're back in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want it in a hasp or not?
Oh, I don't care. Beginner's luck. We got this thing in first try.
Yep.
Of course, I was trying for that one over there, but
No, actually, for your first backing in, you did quite well. Didn't hit any boats. Didn't
Nope.
smash any pilings. That's success.
hey, I think I'm home. Yeah.
That's just like walking away from.
So that's the old Chris factory over there, and the old man has returned. So now it's time to go eat. Well, it's Algonac. It's the 24th of June, and right there, people have been looking at her all morning, which is certainly nice. Is the old man. Brought her in last night. She sits well, and you can see the bull nose. The metal work Jim did. Anyway, she's looking good. It's a big deal here. The boats start lining up over here. A lot of really nice people here. We'll swing back here in a second. You can see that somebody's brought a trailer in with their boats. The Maya brothers, Maya Boat Works anyway, the family.
This one, I don't think they've got 911. I just started that last year. I went to the 4 years.
We're competing in 5A and we're number 29. So put down 47 in 2005 at Johnny Cash's Cadillac. So here she is on display, looking pretty good. Jason's in there playing, just acting up. You can see her engine. We decided to open it up and let people see it. What's he doing?
Getting a rag to wipe.
Give a goodbye.
Thanks, Ethan.
That thing will make lint. I'll just stand here for a second. Get this shot of her. There's the water dancing on it. She draws interest. Well, there's some beautiful boats in here. So yesterday turned out pretty successful. We had a good time. Got to go for a little boat ride, but we also took second place in the cruiser class, which was pretty good. Better than we thought we would. See if we can read the fine print here. This is a very prestigious show, so it's kind of neat to be able to take anything at all. Kind of rewarding after all the work and time we put into it. We're getting ready to take off now. We're going to go back over, take the boat out, get in the Lake Huron for a little bit, maybe go over by the bridge, then take it back and probably put it back on the trailer this afternoon and get ready to go to Allen's tomorrow. So much for the awards and prestige, and now for the day.